it's Emily. So today I'm going to do a book tag, which I haven't done one of those in a really long time, but you know, I thought it would be just fun. I thought it would be a fun thing to do. I wasn't tagged in it, or was I tagged in it? I don't know. Someone told me I should do it, then I feel like I might have also gotten tagged in it afterwards, but it's fine. And if you haven't noticed with my Marvel shirt, I'm doing the Captain America book tag, and what kind of sucks is that all my Captain America stuff is in my dorm room because I have him there to comfort me in times of hardship and need. So my Captain America blanket is there, and my Cap Funko Pop and my Cap t-shirt are all not with me, but I have my Avengers shirt, and unfortunately Cap is on the very bottom. So unless I just wear my shirt pulled up like this, we're not gonna see him. Unfortunately, we have to see this piece of poop. Iron Man. I'm gonna just cover that up. Then we have Hulk, who we don't even know where Hulk is right now in terms of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I think that's just hilarious how at the end of Age of Ultron, he literally got in that little ship and he was like, bye, and he turned off the location and just like flew away. What a poop. So my least favorites are showing, unfortunately. Who else is on this shirt? Oh, Spider-Man's on the shirt! Look, there he is! We're gonna see Spider-Man! Oh my god. The latest trailer, I wish I had done like a trailer reaction or something because I flipped. I flipped everything. I flipped the table, I flipped the dresser, and my entire res hall. I just picked it up and I threw it away because that trailer blew my mind. I watch it at least every other day, and that's like probably not an exaggeration. But like when Spider-Man came in the end, I thought it'd be the one where Spider-Man showed up. It wasn't like confirmed that he was gonna make an appearance, and then like it had like the Captain America Civil War, and then there's like the extra clip, and I was like, this is it, and then he said, enough, underoos, and then he comes down and he takes Cap's shield, and then he lands, and I just love, he's like, what's up guys, and his eyes like narrow, like what's up with his suit? I'm really excited to see. I'm so excited that we get to have Spider-Man in the Avengers now, and I've heard really, really good things. Like the reviews for Civil War haven't been released yet, like the full reviews, but people who have seen it, like critics, have been allowed to tweet about it. And I've gone through all the tweets and everyone's saying it's like the best superhero movie yet. It's the best, like the fight between Cap and Iron Man at the end is like the best that they've ever seen in one of these movies yet. It's the best fight. Everyone says that it was even bigger than Winter Soldier. Like, excuse me? They say it's even bigger than Winter Soldier, but somehow still very human and very centered on the characters while also being a really big action. And can you tell that I'm a Marvel fangirl? This is embarrassing. But the point of this was not to talk about the Civil War trailer, which I could talk about forever. Okay, anyway, I've been talking literally for 5 minutes about the Avengers, and that's actually not very long for me, but I'm supposed to be talking about Captain America in specific. So, I'm doing the Captain America book tag. Give me 1 second. I'm a dumb, and I have the questions on my laptop and on my phone, so I have to hold this behemoth. It's not that big. I actually have the smallest MacBook Pro. You don't care about that. So, the Captain America book tag was created by Lions and Tigers and Books Oh My, which I will link below because she made this, it's hers. And it's just various questions about Captain America and his storyline in the movies. So, here we go. Also, have you not noticed that Captain America is my favorite Avenger? Just so you know, I'm way too attached to Captain America. It's not like a casual thing. It's like, okay. Anyway, first question is Captain America / Steve Rogers, a book that you read before it was super popular. Okay, well, I read Divergent when it actually first came out. Like, I bought it when it was like on the new release stand. I feel like Divergent wasn't popular until Insurgent came out the next year, you know? I don't know, but I read this right when it came out, so. Question number 2, Winter Soldier / Bucky Barnes, a book that you read but don't remember anything about it. Oh, that's so sad! Oh my god, that just hit me! Okay, sorry for any really abrupt editing there, but my camera, like, the card got full right in the middle of that freak out, but I hope it got my reaction because Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, something you don't remember about a book, uncalled for. What you person who made this tag, uncalled for. So the only thing I can really think about is Among the Barrens by Margaret Peterson Haddix. I read the first 4 books, I think, in this series, the Among the Hidden series, which was super big when I was in middle school. I'm sure if you guys are like around my age, it was the same for you. So I read the first 4 books in the series. I remember the first one very well because I've read it a few times. But I can't, no, this one I really can't tell you what happened in this one. I remember bits of the series, but I don't remember which parts might even be true. So, book I don't remember anything about. Bucky Barnes. Question number 3 is Peggy Carter a character who has a side to them you weren't expecting? A character. Okay, I'm gonna say Neville Longbottom for this one. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. It's a character I wasn't expecting to like so much in the future from after I read about him in the first time. So like when you're younger and you read Harry Potter the first time, no one wants to be Neville. No one wants to be like Neville. Neville's the lame little guy in the corner, and then he like jumps up in Deathly Hallows and does a great thing. But when I had read Deathly Hallows when I was a kid, I hadn't realized how much of a transformation that was for Neville to get to that point. So I'm gonna pick Neville because I just read Sorcerer's Stone for a class, and I'm going to go ahead and just reread the whole series, and I really like Neville. I think Neville's great, and I've thought about it a lot recently, and I really connect to Neville more than anyone else in the series because he's Gryffindor and I'm Gryffindor. No one thinks that he's Gryffindor. No one thinks that I'm Gryffindor. I actually, this is my shameless plug, I wrote a blog post on my blog about me being like Neville and how Neville and I are, it seems to be Neville and I are in Gryffindor for the same reasons, and I'm really, really proud of the blog post. So I'll leave a link to the post in the description box if you'd want to read it. I'm really proud of it if you want to read more of my thoughts about liking Neville now when I was a kid. So that's my answer for Peggy Carter. I don't know what that accent was. 4, Dr. Abraham Erskine, a book you believed in despite people hating it. So a book you liked despite other people not liking it. This book I will always pick for this question. Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. I loved Mockingjay when I read it. I love Mockingjay when I read it. I really like the movies. I really love Mockingjay. I'll always stand by this book and how I believe in this book, even when other people don't. So I always love Mockingjay. Numero 5. Phil Coulson, an author you're obsessed with and would be a total fangirl if you met them. I'm totally breaking the rules for this because she's not like an author that's like published a ton of books, but she published one book and she wrote it herself, so it counts as being an author, and it's Amy Poehler. Okay, do you guys want to freak out with me? I have a signed copy of Yes Please. Amy Poehler, touch this. I would, she's just, Parks and Rec is my favorite show in the whole world, and I am completely incapable of watching other shows now that I started Parks 2 years ago, and I can only watch Parks and Rec. There's no other show that I'm able to watch. I just forget about them, but I can rewatch whole seasons of Parks and Rec in like 2 days like nobody's business. I wouldn't like want to fangirl in front of her because that's probably just uncomfortable for everybody involved. But I would, you know, afterwards probably cry. So I'm cheating and I'm picking Amy Poehler. Numero 6. That's 6 for those of you who don't speak Spanish. Red Skull, a character who hides behind an organization while trying to get their society to fall apart. That's a really specific question if you just want us to pick like a character. Can I do another one from Harry Potter and say Snape because he was on both sides? I don't know what else to say for that, so we're just gonna go with Snape. Number 7, Falcon/Sam Wilson, who is amazing and I love him. Book you found recently that you loved. This isn't a book that I recently found, but it's a book that I've recently read and loved, and it was A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. This is the sequel to A Darker Shade of Magic, which came out last year. This just came out in February. And it's a fantasy series. There's 4 different parallel universes, and the main character, Kel, can travel between the 2, and he meets a girl named Lila who wants to be like a pirate, and she's like stuck in her London that doesn't have, or her universe that doesn't have magic, but his does. And it's just so good. It's just so good, especially this one. And I'm not even gonna talk about, I'm not gonna mention the cliffhanger. If you've read it, you know what I mean. I was predicting it. Okay, I am gonna talk about it. I was predicting this cliffhanger. I said like 10 pages before it happened, I was like, character, you have to do the thing. Like, you can do the thing. I'm pretty sure you can do the thing. It would be great. It would fix everything. And then, last page, character does the thing. Bookends. I don't know if it worked. We don't know if it worked. We don't know if the character did the thing. Are they dead? Did they get to the thing that they're trying to get to the thing to thing it? You know? I'm trying not to make spoilers. This is really vague. But if you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. We don't know if the character did the thing successfully. And I'm so upset about it. Okay. Ooh, last question. Okay, 8. Civil War. Name 5 book characters you would want standing on your team if you went to war. Okay, love this question. I want Ginny Weasley from Harry Potter. Remember, in the 5th book, we find out she's a great wizard, or witch, whatever the heck. I want her on my team. 100% want Katniss Everdeen. She's my everything. Why wouldn't I want her? Who wouldn't want her? Okay, I want Katniss on my team. That's 2. Katza from Graceling. She has these great skills and she can kill people, and I would totally win if I had Katza on my side because she doesn't even feel remorse when she kills people. Crazy. Okay, that is 3 people. Okay, I'm gonna pick just a fictional character, not from a book, but I want Rey from Star Wars The Force Awakens on my team. This is the start of my Rey army. I try to make a joke about it, like a pun, like my arm Rey. It doesn't really work. My Rey Marie. Nope. My Rey army. I have 2 so far. If you have any tips on where to find other Rey action figures, please let me know, because every time I go places where there's Star Wars toys, I look and there's literally hardly ever anything. I've once found this tiny, I got this Rey at Target. Really hard to find her though. Yeah, she would be my team because she's... Can I say spoilers for Force Awakens? If you haven't seen The Force Awakens yet, mute it until I put Rey down because I want to say something. I want her on my team. I want Rey on my team because that scene in the forest where Finn was a dumb and he dropped the lightsaber and it flew and then he got knocked out and then Rey woke up and she used the Force. Oh my god, the first time I saw that, I cried. I probably was like crying, probably. I can't remember, but probably. And like, oh my god, because like Kylo Ren was also pulling at it. Do you remember that? I'm sorry, I watched the movie a couple days ago because I bought it on DVD. So I literally just saw it. Oh my god. And like Kylo Ren, who's been training as a Jedi his whole life, and he's like this super powerful guy, he is using the Force against her and she still gets the lightsaber. Do you understand that she is probably, most likely, more powerful than Kylo Ren? And she has no training at all. And then like, oh my god. Whew. And then the fight that ensues afterwards, like how powerful she is, so powerful, and she has not even trained for anything yet. Like if I could have like one person on my team, I would probably just pick Rey because she could just dominate. Can you tell that I love Rey? She's the love of my life. Just saying. Okay, so I have 4 people on my team. I need 1 more. I got it. Okay, I can't pick the book up because it's in a stack, but this is kind of in frame. I'm gonna pick Nimona from Nimona by Noel Stevenson. Nimona was a webcomic for years and then it was picked up by HarperCollins and then published into a graphic novel, which I have and I read last summer, and it's so funny. She's a shapeshifter and she's really evil and she becomes like the sidekick of this evil guy, and she starts like pushing him to do worse stuff than he usually would. It's just really, really funny, and she can shapeshift into anything and she doesn't feel guilty for doing anything, so I would definitely want her on my team. So, as a recap, if I was in Civil War, it would be me. No powers. That's fine. I would also have Katza from Graceling, Katniss from The Hunger Games, Nimona from Nimona, Rey from The Force Awakens, and who else did I pick? Oh, Ginny Weasley from Harry Potter. That would be my dream team. I picked all girls. Was I supposed to do all girls? Doesn't matter. So that was all the questions. I hope you had fun watching me just be a nerd. Oh my god, this video is gonna probably be really embarrassing, but it's fine. This is what I do. I embarrass myself on the internet for you guys. I hope you appreciate it. Also, it's the moment of truth. Leave in the comments, whose side are you on? Team Cap, the good side, where we have joy and good morals, or Iron Man, where you're a millionaire who does whatever he wants and has no regard for anybody else in the world. Whose side are you on? Let me know below, and then I'll like go through and see who's winning. It'll be like her own little Civil War. No fighting, no comment fights. I don't want any comment fights unless we're getting mad at the people who are on Team Iron Man, because Team Cap forever, Team Cap forever. So, remember, keep it in mind, Team Cap. Let me know whose side are you on. Thanks for watching. I have lots of fun links below if you want to check them out for other stuff I have on the internet. And Cap and I are outie. Bye! I wrote a blog post. Probably breathed on it a little bit. Oh, that's creepy. I should not say that. Don't put that in the video.